Okay, guys, you're welcome to my live stream. This is my very first live stream here online, and today we're going to be talking about a very important topic here, which is a social media strategy that gets your business real profits. So basically, we are going to be looking at this very important topic. This is so important that every brand, literally every brand online, needs to really understand this. And if you are not familiar with this, then you really have a lot of work to do as a brand on social media. So basically, we're going to start with the first one, which is brand awareness. We basically have uh, 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 um, six things, 6 points to talk about here in this very live. The first of which is brand awareness. For your brand to go make a profit online, you need to have a brand awareness. Second of all is a lead generation. There has to be lead generated, a very strong lead generation um, um, uh, laid down for your business. And the next one is website traffic, which is very important to your business. Have a very good website traffic. And then we have sales. Your sales channel must be unique. That because that is very important to you. It's going to be very important to you as a brand owner. And so we're looking at customer engagement. There has to be a customer engagement on your social media account as a brand. And then there has to be good customer service. So we're going to be looking at something very important right now, which is your brand awareness. So basically, as a brand on social media, you need to be brand your brand needs to be online. And so brand awareness is online. What exactly How exactly is your brand being perceived online? That is brand awareness. So talking about brand awareness, you must ensure that your brand is recognizable on social media. So we're going to be let me take that here and make sure that it is okay, and put that red. Yeah, so that's it. And so let's go. So the first of which is you need to have, also, what I was saying was you need to have a brand that is recognizable online, to basically, and for you to have a brand that is recognizable online, you need to have a social media. It's not just about creating a social media account. You need to have a brand that basically tells us that this brand is for your brand is in a specific niche, and you must ensure that your brand page is all set up, your brand logo is set up, your brand posts are really reflecting what your brand is about, not just the services you sell, but really what would people, if they come to your brand, what need would they have to fulfill? So what need do you have to give to, what people need when they come to you as a brand owner? So basically, uh, you're talking about making your brand recognizable and memorable to your target audience, which is the brand awareness we're talking about here. And so, in brand awareness, making your brand recognizable online, you must understand, you must come to know about content, consistent, you must have a consistent visual identity. This is very important to a brand, whatever brand that is starting up online, especially if you are just starting up as a new brand online. You must have a consistent visual identity. Don't just post viral content, don't just post different. You see people having different kinds of posts on their social media pages. Well, as a social media manager with over 4 years of experience, I can say that doing so would make your page, social media page, look confusing. Okay, that's the right word to use, confusing, because people would not understand, they will not be able to know what your page is really about. So just have a consistent visual identity, which is the number one thing you can do to raise brand awareness. Now, the second thing you can do to raise brand awareness is have a targeted have targeted content. So basically, you must be able to create content that resonates with the ideal audiences for your brand. So try as much as possible to create content that resonates well with what you are selling for your brand. Don't just post pictures of the things you are selling. Make sure that whatever content that you're putting out there is selling people the need, not just the services, but the need of your brand, the need people have for your kind of niche, sorry, for your kind of brand in a particular niche. And so the third thing uh, you can do to raise brand awareness online as a social media manager with 4 years of experience, I can see that the third thing you need to do to raise brand awareness is increase your reach. Very, very important to learn to increase your social media reach. And you can increase your reach by, creating and jumping into trending content. Is jumping into trending trends, basically trends that things that are rising up on social media, and making sure, looking for how your brand can literally blend into that trend, and then you are able to increase your reach. And also, I would also recommend that you um, do form of adverts on your social media pages for increased reach, for more followers, because now it is sincerely, it is people, anyone managing social media now, any social media manager you see now, this is 2025, and d- if you're opening a social media account now, you should expect to spend some money there to run adverts online to that specific, and to your niche, to people that would really really want to patronize you in that business. And so the next one is number four, which is memorable messaging. And so you to increase brand awareness for your brand online, try as much as possible to craft a distinct brand voice that stands out and is easily identifiable. Let it be, okay, let's take Coke and Pepsi, for instance. These two brands are in the same niche, right? They create soft drinks, right? This brand makes soft drinks, but if you look at Pepsi and you look at Coke, they are different, right? They are so, so much different. Okay. Um, so basically, looking at the both brands, you can see that they are so, so much different. Coca-Cola has a different brand voice. Pepsi on its own has a different brand voice. But these both of them, they do the same thing. They satisfy their clients with drinks, with soft drinks, right? With their taste, right? The clients love the taste of their drinks, okay? But they both of them, they have a different brand voice, and how they're able to do that is not because uh, they are they are the best in their niche. Not literally they're the best, but there are certain things they do that makes them seem as the best. So, what you would say that they do is that they ensure that in all of their advertisement, in all of their brand uh, uh, messaging, they know how best to get into the mind of the customers. And how best they can get into the mind of the customers is knowing what each customer needs, and thereby they're able to now satisfy the needs of those customers online. And so that's it for brand awareness. Now let's look at the second thing that you need to have as a brand online, basically as a brand on social media. You need to have strategies. Basically, we're talking about social media strategy that gets your business ideal real profits. Okay, so the next one we're going to be talking about is lead generation. Okay, lead generation for social media. So so basically, let me color that a little bit so you see that we are going to the next one. This is a lead generation. So basically, as a brand online, you must be able to have leads generated for your business. It could be email leads, it could be leads that you could send. Leads are basically, let me just explain the concept of leads. Leads for your online business basically people that are not just passive viewers, that are not just unique viewers, but people that are not just passive. Okay, people that are not just people that would come on your social media page and leave the next minute. They are consistent in 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 viewing your social media pages basically. And lead generation basically is is not just for passive viewing. It's a far powerful tool to find potential customers basically. In lead generation, you're using lead generation to find potential customers for your brand. Now, as a social media manager, what I focus on first of all in generating leads for any brand is creating compelling calls to action. If I want to generate leads for a particular brand, I need to create compelling calls to actions. Okay. Now, uh, basically, whenever I'm designing posts, whenever I'm putting out content, I must ensure that this content, whatever, in fact, as a social media personnel, whatever, if you're an entrepreneur and you want to grow on social media, even without the help of social media manager, you can still do it. All you need to do is just do what social media manager does, and you can get your own result just the same way, exactly how a social media would get his own results. So going on, let us going on there you need to be able to design posts that encourage users to sign up for newsletters, for download resources, or request maybe if you're online and you have a website, you need to have a clear call to action for your users on your social media pages. The social media, the things which you have on the social media page that you have, you need to be able to make these people on that your audience on that social media page to do something, to perform a specific action. okay, online as a social media personnel, basically. So you as an entrepreneur, if for instance you're starting up as an entrepreneur, you must try and ensure that you see yourself basically as someone that is not just um someone that is not just another person on social media. See yourself basically as someone who is an entrepreneur. See yourself as someone who is a social media manager also, because you're going to be handling social media. So you must make yourself also look like a social media manager, have the skills social media manager has, and function like a social media manager. Okay. So looking at the clear calls to action, the next one is you must be able to run targeted adverts for lead generation. You want to generate leads for your brand, run targeted adverts. Are running social media ads campaigns specifically designed to capture leads, often using lead forms directly within the platform. Try and run targeted ads using lead forms. Like Facebook has a lead form, Instagram has a lead form. So basically, Facebook Business Ads Manager has a lead form. Um, LinkedIn, basically, almost every social media has a leads form for people who want to generate leads online. As a brand that is online, I would recommend that you do so. It is very, very, very much important to you as a brand online. And so the next thing you need to do to generate leads for a strategic lead generation is valuable content offers. You must be able to have valuable content offers. And basically, what I mean is that uh, you, you 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 must be able to promote your content, uh, um, be able to promote your content with offers that are irresistible, right? Promote your content with offers that are basically irresistible. Irresistible offers are the go-to when doing lead generation, a community building. Lead generation, you can use lead generation to build community, and I see this as very, very important things for all persons that want to grow brands online. I personally do it managing social media. I try as much as possible to be able to build communities here online on social media. I build communities on social media. And so the next thing we're going to be looking at is uh, website traffic. Okay, we're going to be looking at website traffic. Now, if for instance you have a website, you must be able to, as a brand, strategically put your links in places that would get traction for your brand. Okay, put your website links in places that will get traction for your brand. Okay, don't just spread your links everywhere like I see so many people do online. They just take maybe a link to a product that they are selling online, and they just go ahead and they send so many emails. Like you do so many emails, you send bulk emails to people without strategically placing. I don't really, I'm not really against sending bulk emails to people using like some of these very, very good email softwares. What I'm against is sending links to people that do not really regard your content, regard that would not really want to even click on those links. It's a waste of time. Honestly, it's just a waste of time. Now, as Oh, as a brand who owns a website, you must put engaging website snippets, okay? Put engaging snippets on your website to craft captivating captions. I mean, you need to craft captivating captions and visuals that make people curious enough to click through and learn more about your brand. Put engaging snippets on your brand. You need to be creative here on social media. People don't just click on anything, they would click on something that they see that is captivating, that captivates their attention basically on social media. And the third thing you need to do to build website traffic is platform specific tactics. Each platform, now let me let you know this, each platform has its own tactics to approaching it. Okay, if you're on Facebook, for instance, Facebook has its own tactics. Instagram also has its own tactics. YouTube has its own tactics. X has its own tactics. LinkedIn has its own tactics. You want to be able to grow on those social media on those platforms, then you need to develop a specific tactics that is applicable on that social media platform. As concerning your website, you must be able to know what really works on website. Have the right keywords. Basically, that is the platform specific tactics we're talking about. Have the right keywords. Have the right know how best to put your links in front of people that would make them click your website and actually do perform an action on your website. So number 4 is analytics monitoring. Guys, this is very important. Monitor your analytics. Monitor how many people come on your account. You need to monitor this. This is very, very, very much important for you. You need to monitor how much people come into your account. And so let's go to the next one, the fourth one, basically, which is the sales on social media. You want to have sales on social media, right? Now, the first thing I would advise that you do is showcasing your products and services. Like I said before, you don't need to put so much of your products and services on your brand social media page. Just just basically tell your brand what you sell, but then also put a need in the mind of the customer to make them patronize. Make them have a need to patronize you online. And so the next one is running promotional campaigns. If you're selling on social media, you need to run promotional campaigns. Run campaigns that would put your products and services in front of the viewer on social media. It is very, very important for you. The next one is, which is number 3, is social commerce integration. Now, what basically this social commerce integration means is permit me right here. I'm gonna be reading from something now. A social commerce integration basically means setting up shoppable posts, product catalogs, and storefronts directly within platforms like Instagram and Facebook. Okay, set up these stores on Instagram. Set up stores on Facebook. Set up there's Facebook store available. If you, in case you don't know, there is an Instagram store available. There are stores available on these platforms, and the platforms that you find worthy, go ahead and set up stores on these platforms and to greet your stores on these platforms so that more people can see your products and your services that you sell. The next thing to help to increase sales is customer testimonials. Very, very, very much important. I Guys, I cannot tell you how much important this is. Customer testimonials, this is actually what people makes people believe in your brand and really trust that you can give them what they really want to get. Customer testimonials, very, very, very much important. And so the next step you need to take to be able to generate a business that makes profit online is to be very, very good at customer engagement. The first step I would require that you take in customer engagement is prompt responses. Guys, very important, very, very much important. On your social media pages, respond fast, respond quickly. Do not waste time in responding, because there's so many businesses in that niche that you want to enter or that you're in already. And these businesses, they are not just there because they like the 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 business per se. They are into that business to make money. And guys, you have competition, so you want to respond to that customer first before he or she moves to the next person or moves to the next brand selling the same content that you are also selling. The next one is interactive content. Guys, very, very much important. Put up interactive content on your social media pages. Very, very much important for you to do right here. Interactive content on your social media pages is very, very, very much important. Like I said, don't just put content that is talking about your products and services. Put content that is actually not just entertaining but also educational, that actually grabs the attention of people, that also creates a need in the mind of the buyers. Okay, and so the next one is user generated content. Guys, people are the best sellers. Okay, there is no way any marketing director would sell your own products or your service better than the people who have tested it or tried it themselves. And people have seen that if these people have tested it and tried it themselves, it has worked, then they will also try it themselves also. And that is how you will keep on getting people to try your products and services if this user generated content is available. Guys, very, very, very much important. Referrals is very much important. The very most important thing in any business is word of mouth marketing, and people are the best marketers. People are literally the best marketers. Now, customer engagement. Um, for customer to build a very, very good customer engagement for your brand online is you must build a community. Guys, not just the front stage community, have a backstage community. Guys, have a backstage community of people that really, 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 people that are really interested in what you are selling, people that are interested in your products and your services. Have a backstage community of people. Guys, very, very much important. And the last one, but not the least, is what I'm going to be talking about right now, and which is a customer service. Guys, last one is customer service. And so let me do a little bit of coloring there. I just love to put up these colors. Forgive me, guys. Uh, yeah. So customer service. Try to monitor mentions. Whenever your social media page is being mentioned online, monitor this. Be curious to know, what are they talking about? What are they saying about my brand? How is my brand being perceived on social media? This is very, very much important, guys. Very, very much important. And the next one is timely and empathetic responses. Guys, you know that customer is king. right? Treat customers like you would treat a baby. Treat a customer like you would treat a baby. Okay? Try to be empathetic. No matter how angry this customer looks, try to be empathetic if you are building a brand online. Okay? And the next one is crisis management. If you want to succeed online, you must be able to manage crisis well. You must be able to manage crisis for your brand online. Be able to manage crisis for your social media brand online. It is very, 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 very much important. Okay? uh, don't just see any negative response on social media as a way to bring down your business. In fact, I would love that you see every negative response on social media as a way to help you elevate your brand on social media so you can be able to get that brand noticing that you've always wanted to have. Get people to notice your brand like you've always wanted. And that brand noticing can come in different ways. It can even come in the form of crisis. I've seen so many brands come out of crisis and become bigger. Brands enter into a crisis, and when they come out of those crises, they end up becoming huge brands. They end up actually achieving what they never imagined they could have achieved before they entered that crisis. And this is very, 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 very much important to you, for you as a brand owner online. Okay, so now the next thing that you need to do to ensure to have a good customer service is providing resources, guys. Providing resources for your social media is very, very, very much important. Now, let me give you a detail on what these actually means. Uh, you must be able to direct customers to the right uh, um, answers to all of their questions. Have Make sure you have your facts ready for your social media. Okay, your do's, your don'ts, what your business is basically about. Okay, have support articles, have dedicated customer service channels to resolve their queries efficiently, guys. If you really want to succeed online, then make sure that your customer service is the best around. Have a channel that people will be able to solve each and every one of their queries quickly, and when they solve their queries quickly, that would mean good for your brand. Okay. That is going to be very, very important. It's going to mean very good for your brand online. So, guys, with this knowledge, I know that I've been able to impact you with the right social media strategy that gets your business real profits. And so, if in case you're just tuning into this very video and you've not subscribed, please, right now, I would love you to subscribe. Try and click the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel and continue watching all of our videos and ensure that your brand strategy online is top notch. Basically, I can say that as a social media manager for 4 years, all of these things, all of the experiences I've gathered for the past 4 years has been really impactful. And that's what I'm sharing here today and trying to show you the right social media strategy that gets your business real profits. Guys, very, 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 very much important. Very, 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 very much and very, very, very much important. So I want to thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being around to be a part of this very video. Your presence here is not taken lightly. Thank you so much for showing yourself here to be a part of this video. For watching, thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Once again, um, there is a video that is going to be coming next after this one. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to follow for more of this content. This is just the part one. Wait for the part two on the best strategies to succeed on social media as an entrepreneur. This is Entrepreneur Praise, the professional praise. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great time. Thank you.